Okay, Assalamu alaikum class. First of all, tell me that do you have any questions regarding last lectures? So when you don't have any questions, um, I will ask questions. So have you done the assignment or not? So today as our lecture is about LO3 last 2 points, last 2 units that are explain effective prevention method first, and second, describe how to protect systems, people, and processes. First of all, okay, now Abdullah, I will ask you again that do you have any question from previous slides or assignment?
No.
No. Okay. So let me ask something then. So tell me about security measures. What are security measures? Afan, measures to prevent hacking. Okay.
First, what are the security measures? The answer is that security measures take precaution against the dangerous thing and terrorism.
Okay. So you understand about security measures, right? Next, I have a question that how many types of cyber attacks are there? Ransomware, phishing, adware. Good. So, what is phishing?
Phishing is like sending a fraudulent communication, I think so. Earlier, phishing is a kind of like sending a fraud communication.
Uh, Type of fraud no means sending some virus messages or false messages by someone other's name on email, sending some link virus through email. That is called phishing. Okay. What is SQL injection? And for Abdullah, what is watering hole attack?
Means Watting Horata is kind of a group of cyber attack that is kind of affected by website.
Yes, those are targeting the opponent's websites which they mostly or usually use. Okay, SQL commands are interrupted and changed to do different commands. Yes, good. So basically, this means that you understand about the attacks and the problems of cyber security. Okay. So now I will start with the lecture. So first of all, there is effective prevention method. What does it mean by effective prevention method? Preventing breach of data? Yes, from preventing your data to be leaked out or someone to hack your computer or your system or stealing your personal information. Now, when you are watching a movie and you see the typical computer screen filled with green coding, you know the type rows of ones and zeros. You might get the impression that IT experts and magicians that work wonders with a mouse and a keyboard. Theirs is a different profession, difficult profession, but they are also humans that suffer from the same human error and doubts as the rest of us. Now, every perfect person can also make mistakes. It's like when you're watching a movie or you're using some website and accidentally some page appear or some website appears onto your screen which is filled with zeros and ones, means the coding. And you might be wondering that what is it? IT experts are magicians that make or that have the capability to convert that code words or zeros or one word to a graphical face. So at Google, they are well aware of this, and for this reason, they have carried out an investigation that tries to shield light on the security measures that IT professionals follow and that for the rest of us seem impossible to imitate. Now, for people like us who are still getting educated about cyber crimes or cyber securities, or those are learning about the basic languages, we don't know that much as the IT professionals do. They know how to create a page, how to save a page, how to save a page from hackers. So it is their work to prevent the crime from happening into their systems. So the conclusion they reached leaves us all in a bad light. What seems difficult really isn't it that complex at all. Now we don't know that what will be our next step as an IT profession because we are not an IT professionals. So we can just assume that. And maybe we will get at complex that how they can do when we can understand this type of language, how can they remember these things. Now, the majority of the steps are taken by IT professionals to protect themselves from digital threats are based on pure common sense and are easy enough for the average use to put into practice. Now, the people behind the study compared the precautions taken by experts and those taken by regular users and discovered that the latter are skipping some of the basic steps. Now, what are the basic steps that a person need to be follow to be secure? Now, there are five security measures that experts follow. First of all, always stay updated. Now, here you will get somehow confused because many of the points or are somehow similar. Cybersecurity or crime prevention or the effective methods to stay away from crimes or threats mostly are basic things that always stay updated, strong and unique passwords like that. So you must know that where which heading will be put in and what is its right place. So first of all, it is always stay updated. When your system will be of previous version, it will not be of latest version, then how it will protect you from the latest virus? It will not, because the update started or the updation started because there is something new that need to be added in that software. There is some new threat, there is some new virus, or there is something new that need to be protected. So make sure you have the latest version of software installed on your operating system and the programs that you use. This is the same for both computers and mobile devices. The manufacturers usually correct vulnerabilities as soon as they realize them. So it's up to you to make sure you install the latest version. You can always allow for automatic updates if you want to. Second one is strong and unique passwords. That is the main thing that I've been telling since we have started this lecture, that one of the basic rule to protect yourself either from insider threat, either from fake people, or either from your colleagues, make a strong and a unique password so no hacker can hack it, and multiple factor authentication. So if hacker is able to crack your password, he is not able to enter into your device because you have a multi-factor authentication system. So although passwords are on the verge of extinction, they are still the main way to protect your devices. You should make sure to follow these basic guidelines for choosing passwords, which include a different one for each service, ones that are hard to guess and ones that contain a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Then there is two steps are always better than one. The thing that I was talking about, that first of all, your software should be a strong password that will be a mix of alphabets, numbers, alphanumerics, and second step is a two-step verification. If you choose a secure password, that you are on the right path. But that still isn't enough. The experts recommended activating the two-step verification process whenever possible in Gmail or Facebook, for example. This way, if anyone tries to access your account, then the service will ask for a code, which is only sent to your mobile. This should be out of bounds for a cyber criminal. So which one of you use two-factor authentication for your social accounts or for your devices? Afan and Abdullah.
I think I have on my bank card.
Okay, you think so because you're not confirmed. So make it sure, first of all. And what about you, Afan? Sometimes it says check your code, send on your mobile. Means by default, you have set your number on your account. So I just want to ask that why I am teaching you cybersecurity. Why I'm teaching you so much processes and again about that secure your passwords and make a two-step verification. Please do it because sometimes we don't know. And even my account was hacked 2 times, and even not only one account, the backup account that I had attached that also has been hacked. even though there was some changing that I can't even send code to my mobile system also. So I have not multiple, I have backup accounts or two or three backup accounts and two or three numbers added. So please make sure you do have. Then there is surf carefully online. There are very few things that can't be found on internet. Every day you can find something new while surfing online. Surfing means looking around on internet, anything. But you need to be careful where you click. Not all websites are safe. Some hide nasty surprises. If your browser says that something's not right, then pay attention to its warning. Unless it's a website that is totally secure, a warning that the website isn't following correct security protocol should be enough for. So there are some sites. I haven't been experienced about the sites, but I had experience about the downloading. I don't know which software I was downloading, and there was a file attached with them. They said that there can be some harmful files that can affect your device. Then I didn't go for it because I was suspicious that what kind of files can be, because my device and my cell phone obviously have my personal um, things in it. So I was curious. So I didn't downloaded that file. So surf carefully. Sometimes you don't pay attention that if you're downloading something, if you want to download some movie for instance, or some song, or some software, so they warn you, but you badly needed that software that you cannot buy it, but you wanted it free, for free. So you click on that. That can be virus that can harm your computer, that can harm your files, that can be some hacker spyware virus, or that can be something that can harm your computer. And in Pakistan, I don't know about others, but in Pakistan, there is one message that is going through every mobile phones, send it to. That is of Benazir Bhutto income something message that you have won this amount, and because you have entered any message to this number, there's a helpline number of every, I would say, connection. So they mention that number, that you have text on this number and your number has been selected in the lucky draw. So please contact this number. So one of my friend has contacted that number, and what happened next? There was a message that says that we have all your phones, all your pictures, we have access to your mobile, and they have sent a proof also that we can operate your mobile, we can send and receive message from your mobile also. So we want some money. So that was for ransom. So right away my that friend has reset its mobile, and she has bought a new mobile because she's not well aware of this cyber crimes. So she has changed her number, he has blocked her sim, and she now uses a different mobile phone. She is literally afraid of that mobile phone, that even if I put another sim in this mobile, it will also get hacked. So these are the issues. Whatever message, don't attend any message that you don't know. Don't believe in these incomes message or some lucky draws message also. Then there is an antivirus is essential. Obviously, for mobile phones, for systems, antivirus is important. Although some doubt is effectiveness, what's certain is that an antivirus software with firewall is the best barrier against attacks. Surfing the web without an updated or reliable protection is an unnecessary risk that the experts at Google aren't prepared to take. So why do some users continue putting themselves at risk? Still now there are so many people that haven't installed antiviruses for each, because even they're working, they just plug in anyone's USB drive or hard drive and without scanning they're using it. They are putting their systems at risk, they are putting their database, their professional life on risk. Even if my laptop is for mostly for personal use, and it is professional that I'm teaching you, but still because I'm sitting at home, and it is just concerned with me, so mostly it is for personal use. So whenever some person gave me USB for just please give me this thing or give me that thing or this video or any document, I make sure that their device is scanned. First of all, I try to put that device on their own system to see and scan. Then I put into my system and scan it. Otherwise, mostly I do that. I give them my USB. That I will not put your USB into my system. It may contains virus, so I'm giving you mine, or I'm just sending you the data. I can't give you on USB. That is the best thing. Next, now if someone of these measures don't form part of your routine, then you should adopt them immediately. Not only because the experts consider them common sense, but because above all, they are very easy to adopt and can save you a lot of problems. Some more prevention methods could include, but not limited to, not the security measures or the prevention methods that I have discussed with you. These are not only the some, these are just minor and main points. Other than that, there are many others. So you can search about them also. But some others are coaching and mentoring, physical security. Now, what can be a physical security? Okay, Afan, what does physical security means? Yes, cameras are also, but cameras are still some, I would say, a software because it records video in a soft copy. Physical security means protecting your device. Bring your own devices, bring your own mobiles, using just your mobile, and don't let anyone use your mobile, even for a call or anything else. That is physical security, that physically protect your devices. And camera also, it can be that we can fix up camera to see who is entering or exiting our room or our system or anything. But mainly cameras included in software security. Changing default passwords or compute on computers and devices. There shouldn't be default passwords like 000 111, like that 1010. There are too much basic devices. Then there is network infrastructures and components such as switches, routers, and firewalls. You should be aware of that. What are you doing, and how you can save your computer, or how you can save your internet. These things. Our last slide is about protect systems, people, and processes. Now, what is that? How to protect systems and people and processes also? How this can be possible at a time? Now, protecting systems, people, and processes could include, but not limited to. Now, all of my things that I'm explaining to you, these are I'm just explaining the basic ones, but or as you know that IT is not limited to something. So these also points are not limited, but the basic that a starting point, at a starting point, a person should know when it's he or she is using um, in an or working in an organization or using its devices and softwares. So basically, first thing is training for staff in terms of awareness. How to use system, how to use the processes, what are the processes. These are the basic thing that if a employer knows, because of that he's been hired. But awareness is basically something else. People knows everything, but there's not awareness in people then what and how we have to use that thing. For example, we know about protection, but when this any problem will came, what we have to do then, we know all of processes of protection, but which process we have to follow at that particular time, that is called the awareness. The training, so staff should be trained about when and how to protect system when some issue will came. Then there is simulated attacks on the network to test robustness. If there is any issue, robustness means any issue, or regularly test your softwares and systems for any issues. And if even there is even a small issue, for example, you can take that you are updating your database and you have entered a query and the person's database is not been updated once, but second time you have tried, then it gets updated. No, it's not it is a small thing, but somewhere there is not internet connection, there is issue in internet. But when you're working in an organization and you have a responsibility on your shoulders, so you cannot skip this part. You should tell the software or the security department or the internet department who is managing these internet connections that once this issue has came, just check it out, that why this happened. Either the internet was interrupted between them, why internet was interrupted, or why why it was slowed down, or what was the issue. So make them understand that this little problem has been came, and pay an attention to that, so we can be protected from next issues. Then policies are really important. Basic policy can be that we can teach the people that they cannot work from home when there is some personal meeting issues or there are some personal data. They cannot work from home because maybe that internet connection is not that much secure. No one can take their no one is allowed to bring their devices when organization is providing them devices, so they are not allowed to bring their own devices because of the protection policies, because they're not allowed to copy the data or work the data, the specific or confidential documents data, to work on their personal computers. Then there is accreditations. What is accreditations, Abdullah? Okay, accreditations means the action of processes of officially recognizing someone as having a particular status or being qualified to perform a particular activity. Like, you know that if there is problem in managing, which department is qualified in that particular thing, and then you will go to that person. For example, the managing department. If you're having troubling in payment issues, you will go to the admin or the audit account. So accreditation means the person who is capable or he is experienced, and when a problem comes, you know that which person we have to contact, sorry. Then there is audits. Obviously, you know that how your audits are going, or how your company is going, how your company is working, what is the process of audits. Then suitable software, the work that you are doing, what is the suitable software for that particular work. Then there is visibility of data transfers on network. So visibility of data transfers means whatever your data is being transmitted, you know about that data, that which data is being transmitted and through which software it is being transmitted, what amount or what internet connection or what medium they are using. Then there is managing devices, how all of the devices are managed. Now it's not like there will be printing machine with all of the devices. No, printing devices can be one or two that are connected through your computer systems through wireless connections. That is managing devices. And how you manage your device, basically. Then secure Wi-Fi. Internet should be secure, so no one could interrupt into your internet and take out your information, your incoming or outgoing. Backups enabled on site and off site, up to date software. Now, even in the cell phones, many of the persons, including myself, I make a backup of my WhatsApp also. That whenever, if there is any issue in my WhatsApp and I have to restore my data, restore my cell phone, so I can back up all the information, all the messages to my WhatsApp again. Now that is important. If you have any important file, you must have your backup in your email, either in your in-drive, either on the cloud drive or any other device, but you should have the data backup on of important documents. And your software also should be updated. Now for example, you are saving it in drive, or you are saving it on cloud, but your software is not updated, it will not open, or it will not save, or it will bring some changings while you're saving, some issues from opening the file, etc. So these things are really important. So now, Abdullah, do you have any question regarding today's class?
No, there's no question.
Okay, so our next class will be of assignment class, and read out all the
Okay, miss.
6th and 7th lecture. If you have any issue, then ask me before my assignment explanation. Okay?
Okay, okay, miss.
Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.